Go on, mate. So give me your thoughts on this one. Who do you think reckon's going to take it?
Well, Max obviously has been travelling a lot to London recently, so I feel like he will know how to use a knife and probably get the opening knife round.
Maybe. So, obviously, if you're CeX right now, you definitely want to start on that CT side. It's so easy, the first game on LAN when you're not really fully warmed up, to go into a...
Is that Smooya?
Was that Smooya?
I think so, yeah.
Jeez.
The knife round scream.
There you have it.
He's even got a little AWP in his name, mate.
That's actually quite cool, yeah. Anyway, Endpoint going to be starting on the CT side. Here it begins. Question is right now, who's going to be buying the utility for the CEX side and the terrorist side? It's going to be LS right now. Double flashbang Molotov, probably going to be going towards that B site. You can actually no. Will be restarted as the buys do come through. LS is going to go for the double flash Molotov. He is. So, how are they going to be utilising this one? Molotov could be used towards the B-apps. Molly out van, flash over, and then go for the fast aggressive play towards the B-bomb site. It's looking like they're going to be doing that one. Are they going to walk it? Are they going to rush it? Roam up from the Endpoint side. Going to be tested now as they march their way through.
Working their way back over towards that B site. Astro wants to lead the charge. Will swing out on towards B, trying to find the opening kills as he taps away. Roma on the defensive angle as well. Actually goes down. Emzik and Astro find the early frags on Smooya. Is there trying to respond from short. Eventually we'll get the opening headshot back towards Emzik, but still a 3 versus 4 with the deficit.
Man advantage right now for the T side as they have the bomb planted towards B. The rotate coming in from short from Smooya. Let's see if they can do the other kit run out to Mighty Max as possible.
It's possible, but they need to find these frags in record time as well as the push is slowly coming through. Smooya is going to backstab, finds the opening kill, takes down Astro, doesn't get the second though. Link will be able to retaliate and eliminate it. Max swings wide. Robin also finding kills as LS goes down. It's a 2 versus 2 into the round, but Max struggling to compose himself as he seems like he would have got overwhelmed there. He actually does find the kill as Link falls and it's all on Dancy's. Robin takes him down.
Have they won this?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no. 4 versus 3. You have complete control there towards Kitchen. The bomb planted for B-apps, but there's no players from the T side in the after plant going back towards B apartments. What that meant was the bomb was not planted for the last player remaining. So all it took was the smoke diffuser to flush out Dancy's. And there you have it, CeX already starting to show some cracks and crevices on their T side. Let's see though. Bomb was planted, so it's going to be the full leak run out for the CeX side. The bomb is left towards T-spawn. It's looking unlikely here that they're going to be going for this one. Instead, for Endpoint, try and have 4 or 5 stay alive and build up and establish a good enough economy leading you for the rest of the half.
But she's going to come out here towards mid. Link just holding in the defensive angle. They are going for the information play. Smooya just trying to see if he can get the early frags. Only invested into armor and a kit there. Nothing to actually wield into the round. The
reason being is, of course, the players in the CeX side aren't going to have Kevlar. The USB is a one-shot headshot versus no helmet. That's why he went for no buy into an SMG. The reason is he wants an AWP into round number 3 to be able to deal as much damage as possible. But obviously, it's going to be the 3 versus 2.
There goes out from Max. They are actually down to just 2 men. Roma and Mighty Max only 2 players live kicking on that CT side as the push is coming through. A fair bit of map control has been taken from CeX, but it's going to be a late round play towards the B-bomb. So Astro tries to play through the smoke, but Max backtracks.
Kit though, onto Mighty Max. Roma about to be tested. 2 players from the CeX side are going to be making their way towards B. 2 versus 2 now.
Push comes out. LS is going to be the first to fall, you imagine, as Roma is waiting for him, gets the opening frag and the second. They lose quite a few men, so they are going to have to get out the free rebuys, but Roma finds those final 2 frags with the SMG, so it will build up his economy a little bit. Smooya still straight away with the buy towards the AWP there.
So, we're going to be going to a pause. It could be a technical one, a tactical one of that. CeX trying to work out what they want to do for their first buy. Then again, obviously, we don't know what it is. Is it going to be the tactical pause or the technical one?
Don't know, mate. Your guess is as good as mine.
Probably technical.
Probably, yeah.
Obviously, there you go, it's a technical pause. So actually, I don't know, there's so many things that could go wrong. Onto 10 players are essentially playing the first 2 rounds. It could be a sound issue, it could be a keyboard issue. One of the players on the CeX side, Dancy's, turned up to land with the PS2 keyboard.
Mate, I've got a little PS2 adapter on my keyboard. I've got a Steel Series 7. I love this guy just crawling. That's good.
Is that just going to be a thing now, where people come behind and just try to...
I don't know.
There you go. I don't know.
That's good.
Funny.
I love memes.
Yeah. Anyway, obviously, what do you even say so far? CeX throwing the pistol initially.
Yeah.
They had a 4 versus 3. No armor on Max as well. He bought the smoke diffuser. Dance in control of kitchen. You had a man advantage on your T side. The bomb is planted default back towards the apartments, and somehow, some way, you let it slip.
Yep. not going to be able to pick up that round, just all crumbles down from there. Actually, do have a close affair on the following round, though. They win out for a few rebuys on the side of Endpoint.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Nice. So, swift pause there. This is going to be the first buy round here. We're going to round number 3. 5 AKs right now from the T side. Hemsky and Dancy's unable to bring out the AWP just yet. Orp into Smooya. UMP carried forward into round number 3 from YNC. And 3 and 4s as well to finish off the rest of the buy. The money's going to be low right now for Endpoint. CeX, if they can finally win it, well, take a round of the board right now, they can potentially damage that CT economy. Force out the eco, and try their best to break that economy on the CT side.
Holding once again for the aggressive plays. They know Endpoint do like to try and go for these early openers. We saw it into the previous few rounds, but nothing really coming out. It's good as well. It shows that CeX are already quite paranoid about this and are going to be wasting a lot of time into the early rounds.
1 minute on the clock now. Bomb back towards T-spawn. 2 players now for CeX going up towards B short. Trump on the opener, already challenging Roma. Roma finds 1, gets a 70 trade out by Dancy with a 4 versus 4.
As the trade back is just get that headshot off. It's a 4v4 into the round, but they're still spread thin. You've got 2 players trapped towards mid, 1 going to go for the lurk towards A. But not actually sure where they want to take the bomb just yet. YNC holding by the short push to see if there is going to be any more trouble coming his way.
Hemskin out towards Palace as well. Could get the drop on Robin towards jungle. Mighty Max towards CT, going to be giving up control of the A-bomb site. Bomb now rotating through ramp. They're going to be leaving Darcy here to cut off the rotations from the CT side, and here comes the peak now as Link finds the first. Towards CT, onto Mighty Max.
Kills come out as Robin connects the headshot back on towards Link. They are going to be flooding towards the bomb site. Dancy's as well with a late round lurk frag on towards YNC. Leaves them in quite a massive deficit. Robin eventually will find the frag. Counters it though as he grabs an AK as well. He's left on 3 HP. Snante only have 1 smoke to aid them on this retake.
They do have the kit though. They have extra time here. Bomb ticking away. LS now Hems getting a flashbang for the T side to try and utilise themselves to get the round here. They need this win.
The push is coming through. LS is ready for it. Let's see if he actually can get the hits against the opening headshot as he takes down Smooya. Robin tried to do work, but Hemsig will find the kill. CeX finally get around on the board there.
They do indeed. It's going to be 2-1 now, so eventually they do take a round. We are paused once again. Probably going to be another technical issue, but nevertheless, it's going to be round number 4 now. And you can see the money run out for the CT side. Endpoint forced into such weak buys. SMG there for Robin. CZ into YNC. Remember, they're going to be wielding the Deagle. And Smooth can actually force as well back onto a pistol. Mighty Max the same. It's not looking too good for Endpoint right now. And obviously, a weak buy on the CT side. It's looking likely that CeX make it 2-2 if they win that round. They're going to break their economy fully, force an eco from Endpoint, and then they should have the 1 round advantage, making it 3-2.
Yeah, in a good position right now as they are, but actually pick up that round. They're getting bomb plants as well, so at least they are building up economy to play with.
Yep.
Just need to have confidence, continue playing it out in their own sort of style. CeX, they had a game, obviously, to qualify here. The first game they actually played against Methods. That first series.
Was it on Mirage as well?
Yeah, they had
the one where
no
they played.
confidence.
Yeah, I remember that one.
They just got bodied every round. Just seemed like they weren't playing their own style of CS, just playing very complacent, very scared, very timid. They need to not have a repeat of that. Just come and play strong. Don't worry about the sort of potential that you are going up against here. Just take your own game.
Yeah, I remember that game actually on Mirage. And obviously they lost initially in the playoffs, but it's a double elim bracket. So, they lost versus Method on Mirage when they played so scared, so timid. It's the first time I ever saw that lineup actually play a playoff match. It definitely showed on the way they changed their game style for playing very aggressive, very aggro as well, to playing so timid and scared to make plays. Nevertheless, though, they brought it back. They won the second time in the lower bracket final to qualify for the LAN, actually beating at Method again on Mirage. And that time they showed a different face. Anyway.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good so far, but obviously just waiting as the tech issue is sorted, then we'll be jumping straight back into the action, hopefully. In the meantime, mate. Oh.
What's that?
No cough button, of course, so.
Yeah, I decided to take my headset off. What's up, mate?
I don't know.
What are you going to say? You can't leave me on that. Cliffhanger.
You looking forward to the weekend, mate?
I'm loving it, mate. It's been good so far.
Yeah.
Counter-Strike, you know, how much can you say? We've only seen 3 rounds being played out. We saw the pistol round. We saw the, obviously, round versus an eco. That's from Endpoint. And obviously the first buy on there being taken by CeX as they went towards that A-bomb site.
Yeah, not too much to really talk about there. But, got any riddles or anything?
Any riddles?
Yeah, have you got anything?
Any riddles? I haven't got a clue, mate. We could
any?
play I Spy, I guess.
But not really.
Well, I guess the stream can't see what we
can't
see.
Yeah,
no, we
there's
can't.
just a sheet.
Yeah,
There's a
I
blanket
Spy is...
board. That's it.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. That's behind you.
Okay, listen. I spy my little line. Something beginning with... Well, it's changed again. J.
J. Who's J? What have we gone for with J?
Come on, mate.
There's nothing there.
There is. There's something there that begins with J.
I don't see it.
In that picture right there, there's something that begins with J.
Are you sure?
Yep. I'll give you 5 more seconds.
I can see, mate. You can have this one.
What's behind Smoothie right now? What's he sitting on?
A hoodie?
It's a jacket.
That is not a jacket.
Come on.
Jacket?
Oh, dear.
Dude.
Even the producer got it, mate.
No, he didn't. He said me.
I swear to don't say you got
He
it.
said Jackie. See? Similar words, but obviously...
Martin, how can you do that to me?
Right. No, but that's the jumper. Oh,
Oh.
alright, yeah, Jay. It's still Jay. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Jumper,
right.
jacket,
Good work.
or jersey. I've got you there, mate.
Well, it's not jersey.
Can we cut back to another one and then it can be yours?
Yeah, sure.
Can we get camera shot of the players and play another game of I Spy real quick?
Nah, that was it.
That was
Get
it.
one.
Oh, there you go. Right,
free
go on. What's your turn?
Hang on, mate. Alright. So I'm beginning with G.
G. Glasses.
No.
G. Oh dear. G. I don't know, to be honest, mate. What is it?
He's just in the background of the shot in the Endpoint jersey. And it's Mighty Max, so it'll be Geek.
I get that one, mate.
What do you mean? You should have known.
Yeah, but Geek is not Mighty Max.
Oh, you know Mighty Max.
There we go. Finally, we do have a game to actually cast this time. As we ran about 4 now as we go into it. Endpoint right now, the one man advantage. The 1 round advantage at 2-1. You can see 2 Deagles right now, 2 CeX as well, and a UMP there onto Robin. 1 kit for Mighty Max. Apart from that, though, it's not looking too good.
Let's wait and see as the game will kick off right now. Slow stuff. Basically just a lurk from LS, so he's going to try and find the frags as they wish to rotate back around. CeX, I'm going to go for a late round play towards mid, take the short control and slip in over a B.
So, bomb, still towards middle. They're holding for an aggression from the CT side, and there it is. Hemsky finds the first with the AWP, and actually the jump spot comes out as well from Roma. Only the Deagle there to his name. Not really too much you can do with that one. Robin now rotating back through jungle. Smooth as well. Probably going to go for the peak towards middle. Catch a player off guard with a flashbang potentially. Let's see if they can get the kill here.
As the push is going to be coming through. Not really facing too aggressively just yet. What are you doing?
I'm casting, mate. What's up?
I could just hear your headset just banging around.
Anyway,
Trying to cough.
40 seconds left. Right now, the bomb can be taken back towards the apartments, it seems. This is the 1 man advantage thanks to the AWP from Hemsky. They're finding that back towards the B apartments. 3 players towards the middle. Going to be going up short here. Trying to pinch this B bomb site from 2 angles as the B split begins.
Are going to push their way through. Room 3 with the Deagle. Finds the opening headshot actually as he takes down Astro as well. That's fairly juicy. He's going to reposition as he does have support of his teammates. Trying to get the second but struggling to connect with the shots right now. Goes down to Hemsky as he finds the entry on towards the site. They have weak firearms as well. But Smoothie could play with timing. Could be massive. And Robin so much damage as well. But Darcy's with a flick finds the kill and leaves it all on Robin.
Robin and the 1 versus 2. No kit, no utility to aid him. 10 seconds left. If he finds 1 kill, he could deny the plant. But essentially the timer would run out there. Trying to spam the smoke. Doesn't quite get into the bullets just yet. The bomb is being planted. He stops at the round. No! The bomb went down. And here it begins, the 1 versus 1.
Leaves himself to 1v1, tries to tap the bomb to force the shot from Dancy's there, so he will hammer away, gives away his position, but actually picks up the kill as well. Takes him down. A close round. Robin, if he actually would have just connected 1 shot with that UMP, would have found the frag.
Milliseconds there, essentially. As we go into round number 5 now, scoreline being 2-2, Endpoint's money being broken. You can see $2,000 across the board right now for the CT side. Unable to afford a good buy now. Going into this one. It's looking likely now that they can see this, but then again, CeX, you can see their money isn't even established as well. For the T side right now, they have to have 4 or 5 stay alive, have a clean round versus this anti-eco, these pistols, and try and establish a good economy here going into the first half to paint themselves a scenario where they can still buy in case they do lose the buy rounds.
Smia goes for a contact play here, but just walks in unknowingly into the crosshairs of a duo there, so Hemsky takes him down. Robin retaliates as well with the CZ back and towards Link. Hemsky finds a headshot as Max falls. Robin's recovered himself in the AK-47. They're just waiting to see where this push will now take them.
Towards T-spawn, there are 2 players from Endpoint. Astro holding the line here. Romeo on to walk in just across them. Spots that 1 player. Does he know there's actually 1 more there?
Seems like he should be able to pick up these frags. He gets 1 nearly a spray transfer, but couldn't quite kick down YNC just yet. So it's YNC and Robin remaining stance in the 2 versus 3.
There you have it though. Robin now has Kevlar, CZ, Flashbang, and the AK, so can save this one going forward into round number 6. And actually, how much money does Robin have? John Kelly, can we see the money, please? Does he have over 3,000? Okay, he doesn't. But he can drop over a weapon now to Smooth. If he drops over an M4 to Smooth, that means Smooth can actually full buy in terms of utility, kits, Molotovs, flashbangs, and whatnot to aid himself going into the next one. Robin, though, does he spot out LS? He catches him with his pants down, essentially. And we'll get the kill. It's going to be 3-2 now, one advantage for the teams as we go into round number 6. And the buy going to be in full force here from both teams. All again into Hemsky, 4 AKs right now for CX. They're going to round number 6. Their money, again, isn't too strong. They lost 2 players into the last one. But again, Endpoint is the same scenario. Both these teams are so broke, essentially. Whichever team wins this round breaks the opposition's economy, and there they will basically see themselves getting an early lead.
Pushers coming in once again towards the A bomb site. Going to go for a split play here, try and take that mid control late into the round and see if they can actually find the entry. Semtic with a close range angle here, playing with the AWP, see if he can find a frag, but no one actually going to be pushing out just yet. They're just setting themselves up really. Dancy as well can backstab late round.
Yeah, he actually has utility as well. He can try and still effect towards the B bomb site. Has the Molotov smoke. He can smoke off balcony. He spots the head there as well. If he smokes off balcony right now and then mollies off towards Van, trying to force back the CTs, force a rotation back towards the B bomb site. You can see Smooth has the up towards window. You want Smooth to rotate back towards kitchen, towards the B bomb site. You don't want Smooth towards jungle, towards CT in a position where he can actually find kills onto your teammates as they cross towards the A bomb site. Anyway, though, a minute left and still CX are playing this one extremely slow. Astro now coming towards underpass. Just want to see if you can try to get a connectable look at the angle Smooth has.
Oh, Smooth the flick takes down Astro. Fairly frustrated off the back of that one as well. They now have defeated the only player that could have roamed his way through mid, meaning their split push is going to be a little bit weaker as they do actually go for the play. Molotovs grenades soaring in. They're trying to clear these angles one by one. LS seems to be the one actually opening a play, but they're lampooning them starts. It's been an elaborate ruse. They're going to back off, take control of that B bomb site instead.
Here it comes, Dance to be cruising into this round. Gets spotted there by Rattlesnake from Roma, and there you have it. The 2-man advantage now for the Endpoint side. LS as well goes down from Smooth off a second frag, found by him, Hemsky, and Link down to 1 versus 5.
It's just Link and Hemsky remaining as they do back off here. Try and reshuffle their attack and work out what they want to do. The defense from Endpoint looks very strong into the round. They tried to play mind games with them, forced it over rotate, but Endpoint didn't really buy it. The individual skill is just showing right now. No one is going to go down after time just yet, but they will actually try and hunt for this. If Link falls, it could be terrible for their economy.
I think it was spotted there by Roma. So, time will eventually tick down. They save an AWP and an AK. Because the bomb was not planted by CEX, it means they will get no round loss bonus going into this one, round number 7. And because of that, we might see the force spike come out from CEX. They're trying to buy around the same weapons. They need Hemsky to go huge in this scenario, because if they don't, they've forced everything they have into this round. If it goes 4-3 to Endpoint, Endpoint will play versus, essentially an eco, a weak buy from CEX, and they can easily make it 5-3 and have a 2-round lead already on the CT side after winning the pistol, but eventually losing out those first buy rounds. Nevertheless, though, 4 rifles for the CT side. 3 AKs retrieved there from the dead bodies of the CX players. M4 onto Mighty Max, and of course the AWP on to Smooya. And there you have it, 2 Deagles, Attack 9 and an AK for Link, and the AWP as well, onto Hemsky. It's all coming down to these 2 players. Are they going to have the AK walk out through ramp? Try and find the first frag there towards A. Or are they going to try and get the opening picks through the middle?
They're going to try and push their way through. See if they can go for the burst play here. Through mid. Just there all the rattling from the whole hug, of course.
So 50 seconds left, bomb. As left middle, and they're going to be leaving Astro here alongside the Dancies. 2 upgraded pistols there. Smear peeks was mid. Actually gets taken down there by Dancies. A nice headshot will grant the T side amount of advantages already. They're weaker in terms of firepower, but luckily off the back of Dancy's Deagles, they found an entry here to try and give themselves a better scenario into this one with 30 seconds left.
Robin going to be switching out back to the AK from the AWP as he starts to reshuffle around and reposition. Actually, he's carrying them back so he can save it into the late round. No one from CX can actually grab it. Max is going to be so critical, though, as they've taken side control. Max just needs to be the correct time, but LS actually takes him down with a Deagle. Roma gets the headshot on towards Dancy Snards, but it's still a 3 versus 3. It's all to play for.
It is indeed. Kids, though, for the CT side of Molotov. 2 smokes as well. No smokes yet, though, for that CT side to try and ward off any aggression from CEX. Flashes come through, and the retake begins.
Pushing their way back round. Roma He's ready to try and peek out. The Molotov will go in as they are going to face together. They do find the opening frag. Roma connects the headshot back towards Hemsig. YNC chimes in as well as he eliminates Link. It's all on LS here as he has to try and peek and deny the defuse, but they will get it. Roma finds the kill. Robin to commit the defuse there. And Endpoint get around for 4K from Roma on the retake.
Close one cigar there for CEX. You saw what happened there. They have the bomb plant, they have the man advantage, but somehow, someway, they let it slip again in the after plant scenarios. You can see the pressure actually potentially taking a hit to their confidence. So, run up right now. The money is low on that CX side. As I mentioned before, they've fully invested into the last one, which means their money going forward is in tatters. And it shows in their buy. 3 Deagles, GPT-50s. No Kevlar bought just yet. Only a flash window to LS, but once again, the Deagles reign supreme for the T-sides. They find the first towards middle.
Kill starts to come out as Link will get the opening frag. Robin ready as well. He just waits close towards connector. Try and slay with this AK-47 now. He can't try and find the opening headshot, but he can't quite take them down just yet. Eventually, Hemsig will fall, but here comes the push. They're not responding as a unit, just charging him one by one and feeding him frags.
Bomb as well, left towards connectors with a man advantage right now for Endpoint. Smooth then makes the 2-man advantage of that. 4 versus 2. Endpoint right now playing versus the full eco of CX. They want to have 4. Stay alive to build up their economy. Deary me. Going into the next one.
With a loud bang there. Classic how hard it goes.
Oh god.
It's pretty good.
So round number 9 now. 2-man advantage for Endpoint as the scoreline goes 5-3. Orb again into Smooth. 4 rifles as well. It's going to be the AK picked up there from the dead bodies of the T side. That's onto Mighty Max. 3 M4s as well to finish off the rest of the CT buy. Again, Hemsky going for this exact same peak. 3 times now we've seen it on their T side. When he goes towards ramp, he holds for the cross towards connector, but no one's actually given him the first kill yet, so he's basically just wasting his time here, not being too effective with the AWP. But let's see if he can pull off some crazy shots, because eventually it's going to be ending towards the B bomb site. You can see the bomb right now towards B apartments. If they can show some presence there towards A, potentially force an over-rotation towards the B bomb site.
Roman gets the early kill on towards Astro. They are going to back off as well. Try and play the tempo a little bit. Endpoint, they've been really flexing their muscles though when it comes to just these side defenses right now on their CT half. It's been so hard for them to actually overpower them in any way.
So, man advantage off the back of Robin's M4. 1 minute on the clock as well. You can see the bomb going to be shifting its way through T-spawn, and here it is. CX take the bomb from B back towards A. The man disadvantage through the smoke. LS equalizes the manpower. It's going to be the 4 versus 4 in the execution towards the A bomb site.
Push is coming out. The utilities there to try and aid them as well. But Smuya, he's locked and loaded. He's ready for this to try and snipe them down as they will. Tiptoe in, attempt to gain that site control, but they're pushing in quite delayed as well. They have the utility to work with. LS actually finds a kill back towards Robin. Smuya is forced out of position due to the Molotov nods. It's a 3 versus 4 retake. They're going to need to try and find the frags right now. The tag from Smuya is there, but it's not quite a frag just yet.
Man advantage, LS is low as well. CX have lost so many afterplants already into this game. Surely they can't do it again. Roma though turns this into a 3 versus 3. There's a kit and a smoke towards the bomb. There's a chance for Endpoint to still claim this one. Nice
play with the double Molotovs there. The dance he's playing by Sandwich actually falls immediately. YNC peeks into him, lands a beautiful shot. LS tries to peek, but YNC is just single-handedly winning the rounds right now for Endpoint as they will pick that one up and they go 6-3.
It's not looking good right now for CX. Silver lining though for the T-side is the fact that Hemsky survived with the AWP. Obviously the bomb was planted, so even though they lost the round, he still will get the round loss bonus. As we go into round number 10, it's the 6-3 advantage here for Endpoint on the CT side. So, bomb. Can be left towards T-spawn again. It's looking like a very slow round, but as I say, that aggression towards middle.
Smith gets the opening kill. He's able to find these frags fairly easily as Dances goes down. Still going to be the 4 versus 5 into the round Dances. Nothing else has occurred just yet. And that constant mid-aggression is what's keeping CEX on their toes as well. Even if they're only throwing it in now and then, they're constantly debating whether or not they need to be prepared for it.
The thing is, what Dances went towards middle, he wide-faced before the smoke had bloomed or the flash had bloomed as well. Smee wasn't blind towards window, got an easy kill to grant Endpoint the man advantage once again. Bomb going towards Palace. LS towards A ramp as well. Got a player towards middle and a player towards underpass. Looks like eventually CX want to end towards the A site, splitting through connector as Link makes it. The 4 versus 4 finding the kill onto Robin.
Link finding that frag is going to be fairly useful for them. They finally trade it back into a 4 versus 4 here as the push will be coming out of a split peak towards the A site. Depends on timing as Max is still holding. His teammates are falling. Will this force the rotate? Max still sticking to his guns right now as LS will be the frontline infantry that comes through. This is where they go for the pincer play, though Connector has been taken as well. Max had to react off the back of this, gets one kill, trying to see if he can find any more. Smooya chimes in with that frag. Astro as well will retaliate though, but Smooya is finding the frag snods. He's the only reason they've actually been able to defend towards A, and it's Link remaining in a 1v2.
Link now, such strong aim. He's displaying it right now against the first headshot down to Smooya, turning this into the 1v1. Roma, Molotov flashbang has the kit as well. Bomb going to be picked up. You can see the timing there, unfortunate for Link as he gets caught off guard. One player staying alive right now for the CT side, going into round of 11, but nevertheless is the 4-round advantage for the CT side as we see another pause. Should be a tactical pause this time, not technical, because obviously a 4-round advantage right now for Endpoint. CEX, they had a 3-2 lead. They've lost essentially 5 on the trot so far. And all these rounds they've had man advantages in the afterplants towards A and that B bomb site. It's rounds you just can't afford to lose.
It's true. It's been a very bright game so far.
What do you mean by bright game?
Much like the lights.
Oh yeah.
It's bright.
Anyway, see if you've got any bright ideas for me. What do you reckon so far?
It's been alright, good CT side defense. They're actually just finding kills. It's just been looking better in terms of their aim rather than anything.
Yeah. What do you mean for CX or for Endpoint?
For Endpoint.
Yeah, I mean, the issue right now for CX is the fact that usually online, the team play is so much better than this. The afterplant scenarios we've seen already on Mirage on the T side, they had a man advantage in the last one. They lost it 4 versus 3. And then you had the other rounds as well, the pistol. I think so far they've lost 4 afterplants, having the bomb down and the advantage somehow, some way. Obviously the pressure potentially causing the players from the CX side to overface, overpeak and give away the lead they have.
We do get back into the action here. CX going to go for their buy. It's a little bit of a quasi though. They don't have too much to really work with. As you can see, the 3 Tech 9s, the 1P250, a tad of utility here and there, and the AK-47 for Hemsek.
Smooya hard at the angle as well. Rattles off the shot through the smoke, and actually it's a poor smoke towards balcony. He can peering over the smoke. 1 minute left on the clock as well. Bomb towards B apartments. They're going to be stacking so many players now towards B. You can see 3 players here from Endpoint, as they're basically just giving away the angle.
Pushing in, Smooya will find that opening kill, takes down Link. They're waiting for the push to come through now as well. YNC getting the early tags out and the double kill. Actually, LS finds the team frag on towards Hemsik.
Was Hemsik coming from behind?
He was in front
LS, of course.
So spammed, I guess.
Oh, dearie me. CX right now looking like a bit of a mess. If you remember, actually, online, in the method game, it was 14-14, and they went for that exact same B rush.
Yeah. And
they caught MCK and Co. off guard towards the B side, and that's how they got to 15, right? The difference between the online execute we just saw there and how it played out in front of our eyes just there. Poor smoke, poor flashes, poor play, again into this round as well. And after the pass into the present, Smooya finds the first one again towards middle, as Hemsky gives it away.
They are finding the early frags, but will the trades be back in their favour? Darcy speaks towards Connector here. Actually, Robin is going to find that headshot. Smooya comes in with one as well. It's just left on Link. Constantly into these rounds, Endpoint are just finding the frags in a matter of seconds. They're warding off any attempts that comes out from CX. It just falls to Link as the last man alive consistently, and then Endpoint pick it up and close it down.
Round number 13. It's not looking good right now for CX. $4,000 across the board though for those. Well, for them essentially. They can still buy up 5 AKs. Decent utility as well, but no AWP from Hemsky. We saw the first buy round they won actually was off the back of Hemsky's up towards the apartments, which got them the man advantage. Smooya now again towards middle, makes the short jump, and now you can see he has the advantage here with the gap in the smoke, but actually CX have learned their lesson. They're no longer getting aggressive towards middle. They're just holding off for any aggression. It's going to be a slow default here from the T-side as they're just holding for Endpoint to eventually push into their crosshairs. But right now, Endpoint, they're not taking the bait. You can see LS, they're alone towards A ramp. The bomb going towards middle now as well, but Smooya still towards short, holding the line, holding the angle towards middle.
I'm going to try and take this fight here towards mid right now as Link is waiting in position as well to try and respond. Hemsik towards the bomb site. Could be everyone by Smooya, just focusing in as he tunnel vision. Smooya just peeks out, finds a frag. YNC as well, shuts down Link. Anytime it looks like CX have some form of strategy brought to the table, Endpoint just outskilled them in terms of actually finding these frags, leaving it just on Astro and LS. A little bit lost right now as a double peak will come through and he does fall.
This is messy right now for CX. Kills happening across the map. There's no strategy, no structure here. As I say that, though, Smooya does go down. LS manages to creep his way through ramp. And actually, Smooya has no idea. Mighty Max thinks he's towards jungle.
I guess so. Obviously, they do have the bomb as well, though, so they can afford to play a little bit different here. But they double peek it towards jungle. They do have complete mid control, but it depends if they're not aware of what's going on. LS with the timing, finds that kill towards Max. YNC will twist round. He's a bit scared. 20 seconds to play with. YNC surely he doesn't try and take this fight. Why does he pick out there? Takes the fight, Snods, goes down. LS will get the frag.
There you have it. 9-4, another 1 versus 3 from LS. Smooth, yeah, this is the thing I mentioned before, right? Sometimes on LAN, you can't actually hear as good as you can online. And obviously, Smooth gets killed from CT ramp when he was towards jungle, or outside CT essentially. Got killed from the side of the head, yet no idea where LS was, and actually somehow, some way, managed to get the drop on the other player as well. That's Mighty Max, and pulled it through in the 1 versus 1, but you can see how low the money is still. Deagle and UMP is all they have to play with.
Pushing their way out, trying to get these early kills. Mighty Max in position as well. Will strike with the M4, an early tag there. Everyone is low, but no one has been traded off just yet. You can see Hemzik on Dances on 16 HP apiece. They didn't have the best player going into this round because their economy is still very weak, even though they won a round.
So low HP down to Hemzik and Dances. The retake begins. We've seen this so many times where they have the man advantage in the retake. Surely they can't do it for a 4th time now.
Tags are coming out. The backstab from Robin as well, but they hold the angle. Link finds the headshot. They can now upgrade to another M4 and Hemzik. The flashbangs are coming in so they can try and mount this retake, but it surely should be a struggle. A weird face from Dances there, and he falls to Roma.
Smoke goes out towards center side to smoke off the bomb, but you can see Endpoint getting timid now to go for the afterplant retake. They're going to be considering this one. It's looking likely here that they're going to be saving. It's going to go 9-5 now, off the back of the big play there from LS. Actually, CeX are finally getting some form here and finding a few rounds to string together.
YNC peeks through. Let's take down Astro, so still another weapon they will have to rebuy going into this. Luckily, Smee was able to hold on to his AWP, so even though that is 2 rounds linked together and a good situation to be in for the side of CeX, the buy still can come back through for Endpoint. It will be a bit of a mixed bag, though, as they do invest everything they've got into this one in the final round and a half.
Oh dear, look at the kills there onto Mighty Max himself. 4-9, obviously, the only Endpoint player as well for the team. Not the best one, but obviously everyone has a day off, essentially. 9-5 with the score. Let's get the 4-round lead here for CeX. Endpoint right now. See if CeX can finish this half here, 9-6. Already Hemsky now bringing out the SG. But he doesn't have the AWP. It seems like he loves to go for the scope weapons. A few players here towards Palace. 3 towards Minos. Looking like the eventual A split through connector. You molly off short. You smoke a window. You flash your way through connector. And you burst and you split that A bomb site through connector and through Palace as well. Let's see though. 1 minute 20 left on the clock. And already CeX is still holding towards middle.
They're going to try and make their play here down towards mid right now as they have the utility to aid them in this tactical-based round. He's still trying to gain that mid-control, but YNC is in position as well. Robin just peering over the top of the smokes. This Max actually finds the initial frag as he eliminates Dances, floods through, but there's the headshot from Astro. It's all on Robin to try and do a bit of damage right now. Eventually Smee will find that kill towards Link as well, and it's just that less remaining Snods. 30 HP on him in a 1v4.
He won the last one. He's going to be able to do it again. No, he's not. Smooth eventually gets that kill. And there you have it, 10-5, a 5-round lead already for the CT side going into round number 16, the second half. Endpoint, if they win that second pistol, win both pistols on the first map here on Mirage, try and make this essentially a 13-5 lead. You win that pistol, you don't allow the bomb to go. Oh, actually, they're giving the T side now. Forget that. So, win pistol, 11-5. Win versus the 4 spy from 6 for the CT side, make it 12-5. And then win versus the Eco, 13-5 could be the scoreline here off of the back of this pistol. It's going to be 4 to Kevlar now for the CT side. Smoke diffused as well there for Link. And already aggression towards Palace from Endpoint. It's looking like they're going to be bursting through Palace.
Smee holding the push towards him, but actually Astro finds the headshot tapping through the smoke, takes him down. They've already found a small crack in the armor on this opening pistol round. Endpoint needs to try and grab this to give themselves a real dominant lead into the game. They find that headshot. Hemzik will fall. Astro still doing work, but he seems to be the only one that's actually stepping up for the side of CeX. It's a mass struggle as they do push deep towards CT as well on the post plant.
Once again, the man advantage here for CeX. Kit onto Link, and here he comes, the 4-man retake through CT.
Now going to be roaming in, ready to try and find these frags, but can they actually connect the shots here as Roma goes down to Dances. The smoke on the bomb as well, they played it right. They have got the kit to try and go for this. Actually, Link isn't on the bomb though.
He is indeed, he does get it. So, pistols go 1 for 1, scoreline goes 10-6 here. Endpoint, they got the bomb down, which means they should be able to eco this one into round number 18 the next round, be able to buy up AKs, or they can just force it because, you know, these players are playing with confidence right now, having the 4-round lead, and they feel like they can actually still win this round.
They have a bit of a mixed bag there. Deagle, Tech-9 Deagle. In terms of the pistols, they've actually gone for. Robin still with the AK, and the Galil on YNC, so Not the most proficient weapons, but they are going to try and wield them with confidence as they take an aggressive strike towards mid early of the round.
Yep. SMGs for the CT side there, onto Lincoln S. They want to try and get the $600 kill bonus, maximize the amount of economy you can gain when you are playing versus the weak buys, which they're expecting. But actually, Endpoint, they go for the audacious force buy, already aggression towards short. They're going to go for the B split here, try and catch the players off guard. Robin leading the way, leading the charge up short with the AK.
Is he ready to slay? As he will get in position, LS as well, just waiting out. Dances eventually will get that frag as he rips his way through. Robin, YNC going to retaliate with the Galil, takes down LS. No, it's just 4v4. They have got side control. CeX playing this incredibly weirdly.
But they're all grouped up again towards Kitchen. We saw the exact same happen on the pistol. They grouped together as a 4. They have no flank from B apps. They have no flank through short. They're going to tunnel themselves into the choke points and the crossfires of Endpoint.
Timing does work well for them, so Astro and Link find the early frags. Max just digging away, but he can't connect the shots. It's Roma with the Tech 9 to run rampant here. Max falls. It's all on Roma. Wide faces, and unfortunately, Link will be able to kill him. That's another round on the board for CeX.
They get the bomb down, though. And you can see 2 players alive right now for the CT side. We could see another buy come out from Endpoint, actually. They will have enough money to buy up AKs, potentially, well, onto a few players. So, do they go for another buy? Do they risk it once again? Obviously, it's high risk, high reward at that point. The money is fairly low right now for the CT side, onto a few players. If you win this one, you can break that CT bank, and you can see, of course, Endpoint go for the risky buy. They're going to be forcing up into this one. Robin has a Glock. Okay, actually, no, was drop the AK. So, 2 AKs to scout there, Deagle onto YNC, and Mighty Max wielding the UMP. It actually feels like the T side has the better buy in this scenario.
Yeah, it's true. Very heavy SMGs there on the side of CeX. Not going to be too proficient. Distance battles relies quite heavily on them actually falling into the trap and going for a close range push. As Rome will be the one making the play towards the B-bomb site.
We saw Dancy's be in this position last time. And see if he can pull it off. All these players literally entrenched behind that smoke. LS, if he pushes through it right now, be marauded by so many players on the T side. Are they going to flash burst the smoke, try catch LS off guard? Or are they simply just going to walk into this UMP fire?
He is ready to strike at any moment. They pre-fire it. Max going to give away the game, though, as he actually goes down early. Roma will get the trade back, but Dancy's overwhelmed. Couldn't compose himself. Was mowed down as they now take an aggressive strike towards that B-bomb site. They can get the bomb down as well. They've got time to play with here. There is 2 kits on the side of CeX, and they have utility to aid them.
CeX right now on the CT side. They weren't expecting this force buy, but let's see what they can do in this scenario. They have the kits. Can they put it off, though?
Flooding their way through and trying to play around the smokes as well. As they actually look quite timid on this. They have pushed deep towards E-Box there, as Link will find the frag back towards Smooth, but Robin goes down as well. Link's doing all the work. He's a one-man show, but eventually he falls. It's just on Hemzik to try and find these last 2 remaining kills. Roma eventually picks it up. It's 3K once again for Roma, and Endpoint assert their dominance.
There you have it. 11-7, the money, look at that, it's shattered for the CT economy right now for CeX on 7 rounds, but their money is poor. We're going to see 2 rifles here from the CT side there. Actually, no, an AWP. That means Link has no armor. So, why has Link got the M4 then? If he has no Kevlar, why isn't LS dropping him the 5.7 so that the player with the rifle has the armor? Mental, isn't it?
Jimmy, the Langers from CeX.
It is showing, right? Like, the pressure, you can see it's on their shoulders. They're not really making full, coherent decisions. Cognitive plays, I guess. I mean, it just makes pure sense to have the best firepower backed up by the Kevlar.
It's true. He's right now on short as well. Dancy's loses his head immediately. YNC going to find that early frag. They want to just try and continue. Take B site control. It seems the bomb's going to reposition to support that fact. Meanwhile, holding off to cut the rotate A, it's on Smooya. He could find a double kill if they actually do overextend and binds the fact that this is going to be a B play.
Man advantage right now for Endpoint. Dances goes down, Smooya as well. Spots the foot there. Astro's toes sticking out. Tries to jump away from the bullets, but actually the heat seeking finds him. 2-man advantage now for Endpoint. And let's see now, let's retest it towards B.
Heading now, run with the headshot there on towards LS will remove him from this scenario as they have complete control of the B-bomb site. It's a forced save for Link and Hemzik as they are just going to have to concede this one, give Endpoint their 12th round and hope to retaliate into the next one.
So, Hemzik finds the shot down to Smooya. They want to save these rifles going to the next one. Obviously, it's still going to be the eco probably from CeX as they bought around the M4 and AWP. Link now has no Kevlar. 1 bullet here from Robin. That would trigger the aim punch and she would eventually take him down.
Push is coming through. Robin here going to be walking over. Link is just perched up on the Pedestal should actually spot him out. Eventually will do so Robin connects that shot and eliminates Link. Meanwhile, Hemsek just goes for this full save. Does actually get away with the AWP here into the round, so at least it is a redeeming factor as they use it.
He has the Kevlar as well, he can go for a crazy play potentially. Obviously 12 to 7 right now. Endpoint have the map advantage already. So Endpoint win this one. It goes 2-0. They're 1 away from eventually closing it down. The next map as well will be Overpass. And that was CX's pick, but then again, right, Smooya, Robin, YNC, Mighty Max, these guys are no strangers to that map as well. It's not looking too good, but what's looking good is Hemsky.
Oh, he peeks out, finds the opening kill. He's going to go for the double face as well, but he whiffs it. Doesn't quite connect the shot. Couldn't go for the no-scope either. Smooya finds that headshot. They've now got B bomb site control. They relied so heavily. They rolled the dice on it, and it could have been perfect. Now, he was in position, but unfortunately falls short.
Does indeed. Right now you can see 4 USPs, no Kevlar right now for the CT side, so it's looking likely that Endpoint make it 13-7. And they can actually have such a clean round here. Only one player dying to the AWP from Hemsky. That's YNC. So if they can carry on into round number 21, have 4 players stay alive, then who knows? The money will be strong. Going in from there, CX will have to chain multiple rounds together if they want to break the T economy. And that's just more cause for concern right now as CX looking fairly flat.
Just looks weak right now. Really been performing too fantastic on their CT side. I think this come through late from Astro, but obviously the bomb is going to go down, so he won't get anything. They do go through.
They do indeed. Link survives, but obviously has nothing to bring forward into the round. Tactical pause now coming out from CX. They understand that this is the last full buy they're going to have essentially into this round. Well, this game.
Yeah, just working out how they want to actually spend that money and what they want to invest into. As the M4 buy will come out for Astro. He's got himself a smoke and a flashbang as well. Everyone else just debating what to actually reinvest into.
Yeah, you can see right now as well for Endpoint, $6,100 down to Roma, $6,750 for Robin. Endpoint can essentially buy 1, 2 more times, even if they lose these rounds. So CEX have to chain together 2 rounds on the drop, so they have to make it 13-9, and that's when they can start to force out ecos, low buys, UMPs, deagles and whatnot from Endpoint on the T side, and that's how you actually try and come back into matches. It's not by winning, well, I guess, 9 buy rounds in a row. It's about winning a couple buy rounds, breaking the economy, and then getting the free rounds, quote unquote, versus the weaker buys.
You have to put yourself in that good position to build your economy and leave yourself stable for the remainder of the rounds. Obviously 13 in the bank so far for Endpoint, and 3 remaining before they will be able to pick up map 1 and close this out. Can CX stop that? Or is this going to be a whitewash coming out early on? 5
rifles now for CX. No AWP there for Hemsky, unfortunately. Kit there for LS. That is the shining factor right now. Then again, we saw how bad their afterplants were on the T side. Let's see if their retakes are any better as the sides are flipped. Round number 21. Players all behind the smoke towards ramp. Astro gets close here, but Smooth hold to the angle. Might be able to find him once the smoke does dissipate.
Astro is ready for the push to come towards him. He is going to just hold on the close angle here towards the site. They do get the Molotov in towards under. The flashbang goes out as well as they want to peek at the same time, try and overwhelm Link, so he cannot prioritise what target he must try and find the headshot on. It actually does hit that headshot back towards YNC. Robin might trade it off though. It's a bit of a mixed bag here as they've taken site control.
Man advantage to Hemsky, trying to turn it to the 3 versus 3. He does. Unfortunately though, Smooya, they're fast with the trigger. But look at where Astro is right now towards Firebox. He has the drop on the bomb. Smooya goes down. It's a 2 versus 2 now. Robin has to get the kill, and actually somehow, some way, Astro secures it. It's going to be the 1 versus 2 now. Mighty Max, he knows exactly where Astro is. He gives away the kill. And now the 1 versus 1, he knows exactly where Dances is towards jungle, and he spots him. And does he get it? Yes, he does. Astro, why is he peaked?
Massive play from Max there. As he finally starts to get some confidence showing. There's a huge amount of damage as he rips his way through. Picks up that round for Endpoint. 14 rounds now on the board. It's not CX. So broke once again in terms of economy, so it's just going to be a light rebuy.
That's why they went for the pause, okay? They slowed down the round. They want to talk about what they wanted to do, what the end goal was, their plan was into that round. And is that the last 4 buy we're going to see from CX? As you can see, it's 14-7 right now. Endpoint 2 away from closing this one out in regulation. They're playing versus the Pistols, but already they get the man advantage on this move.
Romer as well. Headshot towards Hemsik. He's on the gear, mate.
Yep. He's on the gear, and it's illegal.
Oh, headshot from Dance. He's there.
He's definitely not on the legal.
He finds that headshot, leaving them a 3v2.
Tears the beak off of Robin. Rips his head clean off.
They are going to be heading back over. They've got the AKs to play with. It's still going to be an awful round for them. No kit either, and time is essentially too far ticked at this point. Max is going to try and eliminate Link here. He does have one of those AKs. Second guesses it, decides to just back off.
Does indeed. So, bomb will eventually expire. You can see no kits run out for the CT side, so even though they have the man advantage, a chance of them winning the round is so unlikely, but actually, maybe there's a chance. Have they got time?
He doesn't have the kit. It's going to be a 10-second defuse.
He has it. Okay, well, I don't know then.
Got an anticlimactic round.
He does have it. He does have it. It will be the fuse round. Number 23 does begin now. 14-8. Somehow, some way. The eco buy there from CeX, actually the round they managed to pick up on the CT side. It was looking extremely dire. But eventually they pull through. 2 orbs now onto Hensky and Dances. And actually, the best we've seen CeX is on the CT side. And the best we see the CT side is when they have 2 orbs. Let's see what they can do though. Bomb towards middle. You can see aggression there from Dances towards short. They're trying to see if he can do the exact same as what Smooth did to them on their T side.
They're going to try and take that short control. Dances then by CPL. Will he actually find the frags? He's forced back because of the blindness. Couldn't really get the opening kill just yet. They do actually go down as he tries to get the second back on towards Robin. Unfortunately, the no-scope is going over in his favour. Robin and Roma find the kills themselves as they now mount their onslaught towards B. The Reign of Terror starts to kick off. Snod Smooth as well. The headshot with the AK. Astro's attempting to retake it, but he's struggling. Will eventually get the double kill as he leaves in a 2v2.
Does indeed, but actually no, they do have a kit, but they don't have a Molotov or a smoke. Mighty Max now has to try to retrieve the bomb. Robin towards short as well. He actually gets a sniff of Astro. Obviously skipped the shower today as he managed to smell him out. Anyway, linking down the 1v1 versus Robin. Let's see what he can do. He has the kit though, 8 cheek grenade, but does he know where Robin is?
Maybe the question, as he misses out the opening shot, couldn't quite find the frag on the walls Robin just yet. He has the HE to play with. We'll lob that in. Time's ticking away. Actually does get a bit of damage off. So Robin left in a bit of a paranoid situation. Has to try and go for the bomb plant now.
Trying to bait out the peak hit from Link. Oh, Link, did you not see him? 4x3, and now actually they're going to be shifting positions. There you have it. 15-8 now. He's going to round number 24. You can hear Smear screaming in the background. See how much it means to them. The £5,000 essentially is so good for all of these young players. If you're making a grand for playing, a couple hours of Counter-Strike, you can't really be complaining.
Probably not, mate. Probably not. So they want to try and pick this one up, get themselves the win. CeX as well, playing for that title, trying to show what damage they can do in the UK scene, but struggling to really live up to what they've done online right now.
So Link forced to use everything he has in his bank to buy the ADPP. It's a glass cannon, one of that. There's no Kevlar right now for Link, so one shot from any of these AKs will force the aim puncher. Let's now get split up by my team. Max, sees him. Now the man advantage is looking likely here. It's a 16-8. Should be the eventual scoreline here, unless someone goes huge on the CEX side.
Pushing their way through, going to take the hit towards the A site. Let's see if they can actually find these frags. Astro struggling to do too much, goes down to the YNC. Hemzik as well comes in big with a double kill, but he's trading out. Dances actually finds one, so it's a 2v2. It's a close round, but Smooya finds that frag towards Dances. It's all up to Link. The bomb's down an awkward location, but he whiffs it. Couldn't find the shot, will fall.
He literally fall, mate. 6 feet under, it seems.
Apparently,